What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett from Rants or Us. As always, guys, if you enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. We're on the road to 1,000, and we hope you guys will help us get there. And as always, guys, I do want to remind y'all that as of right now, many content creators here on YouTube are having trouble getting their videos out there to the public thanks to some really crazy YouTube analytics problems. So if you do enjoy our content, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell along with it, so you'll be the first ones to be able to view our videos once they're uploaded. Okay, so in my previous videos, when it comes to Johnny Depp and this Amber Heard situation, I was kind of on the fence. I said in those videos that, of course, if Johnny Depp did this, what the Sun claimed him to do, or that he had done, he deserved to be fired. Which he didn't technically get fired. He resigned from his spot. But if he's going to take such grief over this, and it's not just cost him maybe his reputation, it's cost him money, future money from upcoming films, and also money just trying to clear his name, and all these counter suits that him and Amber Heard are filing against each other. But now, now that I've kind of had some time to think about it, this is really messed up. I'm not like a lot of people. I don't get so enthused with actors. I get enthused with certain roles. I enjoy Tyrion off of Game of Thrones. I enjoy Captain Jack Sparrow, off Pirates of the Caribbean. But I don't necessarily follow the actors that play them. And I don't necessarily watch their movies just because they're in them. I know a lot of people do that. And there's a lot of Johnny Depp fans out there that are really hurt and honestly want justice for Johnny. And I understand that now a little bit more than what I did when I first made my first video over this topic. But the petition to remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2 surpasses 1.5 million signatures. Now, I do want to state that this change.org petition actually come out a few years ago, before all of this even took place. This was right after Johnny Depp and Amber Heard got their divorce. And I guess it's by Johnny Depp fans that, just automatically took his side over it, because it's been pretty messy from the very beginning. But just the idea that 1.5 million people would sign a signature wanting this woman removed from Aquaman 2 should be enough for her to, or for even, the Warner Brothers to sit there and go, wait a second. This could really hurt us with the box office money. I mean, this is a big deal. This is something that could sink a franchise. Aquaman was really popular, especially, with a demographic with women that normally aren't huge fans of comic book movies. Let's face it. I mean, and look, it's not sexist to say it. The truth is, when it comes to superhero films, yes, of course, there's lots of women that enjoy and watch these movies. But let's face it, it's usually young men that enjoy watching these movies. So, to me, it's almost like a double standard that Warner Brothers has set up. You know, allowing Amber Heard, if this was the roles were, well, I think this is actually one situation where we can actually know if the roles were reversed, what would happen. Because, Johnny Depp had resigned as Grindelwald. So why is Amber Heard, even after all these signatures, not being pressed by Warner Brothers to maybe step down from her position? And they say, well, we don't have any leeway to make her do something one way or the other. And that might be the case, but you know what? They could at least bring it up to her and, maybe put some pressure for her to do it. Because I just want to read this one thing, and this is really, really where it caught my attention as to just how bad this situation is and how hypocritical this situation is. It says, in his $50 million lawsuit, Johnny Depp describes many incidents of domestic abuse that he suffered at the hands of his then wife, Amber Heard, including one incident where she punched him twice in the face and another where she shattered his finger with a vodka bottle, and his finger had to be surgically reattached. He will bear the scar from that for the rest of his life. Think about that for a second. Think about during all of this Me Too movement that's been going on, that you have a situation of spousal abuse, or at least the accusation of spousal abuse, to such an extent that a finger has to be sewed back on because of the other partner cutting it off. And you think to yourself, how on earth can, in this day and age, people look at that and go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Just even the accusation of that, I guess that's more than an accusation. That should be something that could be provable. Like he said, he bears the scar to this day. So that alone, that is, to me, that's enough evidence maybe for Warner Brothers and other people, even Hollywood, to say, you know what? If we're going to boycott Johnny Depp for his role in spousal abuse of his own, then we're going to do the same thing for Amber Heard. If you want real justice and you want the Me Too movement to really succeed, you have to be fair and you have to be honest. And you cannot have situations where on one incident you take up for someone that is guilty of spousal abuse, and then the next incident you boycott them just because of their genders. That's not right. Spousal abuse is spousal abuse. It should be treated the same. And it's a very, very serious charge. And no one should get away with it. No one, male or female, just should not get away with spousal abuse. There's enough signatures on here that I think Warner Brothers can get a good idea of a percentage of people that will not come and see this movie. I don't think Aquaman 2 is going to make it. I think if I was Jason Momoa, I'd be very pissed. In fact, maybe if I was Jason Momoa, I would be the one trying to get Amber Heard off of this movie. Because, it's his career at stake too. Like, he don't want to, look, he's come off Khal Drogo and now he's Aquaman. And, he's got this budding career. He doesn't want a colossal failure on his list. He's with these Aquaman movies and Justice League movies, he's got potential to be in probably 4 to 5 DC movies in the future, if not more. We're talking about a lot of money that is that could be lost if this movie tanks because of the controversy. So Jason Momoa just has as much into this, has just as much of a stake into this as other people that are a part of this movie as well, Warner Brothers included. But do I believe that Jason Momoa or any of these guys would actually go and push for Amber Heard to be off this? No. I don't. I think that at this stage, people are so worried about being blacklisted by Hollywood for not taking the politically correct side that they don't care what's right or wrong. They don't care what's fair. They only care that they get patted on the back by their friends. And sometimes, you know what? That can open up doors for them. So I guess, in that way, I guess if you're being really cynical, I can understand it. Would that be a position I would ever take in something? No. I don't think most people would. But, but when you're dealing with millions and millions of dollars, and short attention spans by fans, you can afford to be cynical. From time to time, you can afford to be hypocritical in a lot of different ways when it comes to situations, and that's really sad. That actually is really sad that people don't. Hollywood gets up there in every Emmy, every award ceremony, and they preach to people about change and doing the right thing. They've been, part of rape culture and all of this. All of this really terrible, terrible stuff. Really classifying women as nothing more than sex symbols for years. If anybody is sexist or homophobic or racist, you could say it's Hollywood. John Boyega can attest to that in Star Wars and in Disney. So, and I think he has a very good case to do so. But overall, guys, I would like to know what y'all think. Like I said, I'd take this a little bit more seriously after I read the accusations of Johnny Depp. And if he does have a scar of that, he's cutting a finger off. It's pretty bad. That's as bad as, look, I get he got punched in the face, and that's terrible too, but, geez, getting your finger cut off, that's a serious accusation there. Amber Heard, if that is true and that ever gets proven, Amber Heard should never probably work in Hollywood again. If you're a decent director or executive, and you come across somebody like this, you probably wouldn't hire that person, rightfully so. Just bad for business. But right now, Hollywood doesn't care about business. Hollywood cares about pushing an agenda. Do I ever think that'll change? No. I think that agenda will even come before money to them. And that is truly sad. And that's truly scary as well. We should all worry about that. But as always, guys, leave a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about this. And I'm curious to know what others think about this and whether they agree with those people on that 1.5 million people of whether Amber Heard should be off Aquaman 2. I know I'm going to sign the petition. But anyways, guys, y'all take care.